everyone, it's Pastor Nate and I am here with Colonel George. And it was from Colonel George's imagination that Kirk in the Hills was born over 75 years ago. Next year, we will be celebrating our 75th anniversary. And we are being invited by our session and by our strategy team to imagine what the Kirk will look like in the years to come. On Wednesday, you are going to be sent a preliminary background statement and an e-survey for you to join the leadership of our church in imagining, right alongside Colonel George, what the Kirk will look like in the years to come. And to inspire you, hear the voices of your fellow church members.
Imagine if the Kirk celebrated its 75th anniversary by
creating a prayer path for the entire community to enjoy.
Providing prayer stations, a memory garden, and maybe even a small playground to welcome all age groups.
Right here can be a prayer walk.
Imagine if the Kirk celebrated its 75th anniversary by endowing its pastoral staff salaries.
If we were able to create and fund a pastoral endowment for the ages,
that would mean that future annual giving could go directly to outreach and mission and programming at the Kirk.
Imagine if the Kirk celebrated its 75th anniversary by expanding our mission impact, local and global.
By having a Kirk House in downtown Pontiac.
We reach out to our brothers and sisters in Pontiac and lay the foundation to eradicate homelessness.
Imagine if the Kirk celebrated its 75th anniversary by helping to educate children both here and throughout the world who might not otherwise be able to obtain such an education.
By including international students who are recipients of scholarships from the Kirk.
Imagine if the Kirk celebrated our 75th anniversary by making our campus even more inviting to the community.
To meet Jesus around a meal under a new picnic pavilion.
By building a little lakeside pavilion and kids' play area as a resource for the community.
By restoring and renovating its sanctuary organ.
Or purchasing a new one.
So how will you imagine our celebration of 75 years as a church together? Friends, when Colonel George first imagined Kirk in the Hills and he stood before the Presbytery of Detroit, he offered these words: "Old men, I feel, may be permitted to dream dreams, especially if the dream has been the burden of his prayer. I invite you to pray together and to imagine together what it will look like for us to be church in the years to come. And as you do, I hope that you'll stay warm."